Recently, I asked a lady that she's going through divorce. I asked her whether would she recommend for a person like me who's single and 32 years old and who is building his on his career. And so I asked her whether she would recommend me or not. And she said, do not rush. If you find your true match, marriage makes sense. But if it is to satisfy an expectation, then you are only restraining yourself. This is what she told me. And I said, yeah, you are right. I shouldn't rush. But I guess the older I get, maybe my body feels like it's gradually losing its best reproductive years. I guess it is body's natural mechanism not to be eliminated in this competitive natural selection war, to have part of itself to survive forever by reproducing. This is what I said. I said to her, and she just sighed. And she didn't say anything. But later I kept talking. I said, but also sometimes I think marriage is for parasitic people who doesn't dare to be free and independent, but wants to cling on other to survive physically by having this financial bond, genetically by making babies to survive forever, emotionally by sucking energy from the partner. And I said, I hope I get clarity to see what I want. She didn't even answer because she's going through divorce, and this is what I'm talking. I said married people are parasites, and this is a little rude and maybe too bold to say, but this is how I sometimes really feel. I feel like people who get married because they just want to have this safety, financial security, and also they feel like by being alone they are emotionally not complete. They feel like they need someone else to come and complete them. So actually, they want to suck energy from others to feel complete, energetic wise and spiritual wise. Because behind the curtains, behind the scenes, uh, what we think love, what we think love at first sight, it's really a mere pheromones reaction. Just when we release pheromones, it gets attracted by some other pheromones, maybe a little resemble to us, and so we get attracted to them. But it doesn't mean that they are forever love. It's just all about hormones reacting to each other. And maybe after one time sex, you don't even want to see them again because maybe you don't have anything compatible with them at all. And so nowadays, I don't even know whether there is true love. Like one part of me, on this emotional, romantic part of me, feels like no, there must be a love, like forever type of love. And another part of me, the analytical part of me, says no, it's just all about pheromones. It's just people just want to, you know, have this intimacy, and maybe they want to reproduce some babies, and that's why people name this phenomena as love at first sight. And and marriage is like really sometimes I feel like some lazy people who cannot even take care of themselves. They need someone else to come and take care of them and complete them and feed them financially, emotionally, spiritually. It's like as I was telling, I kind of changed the the topic, the direction goes somewhere else. But I was saying that, like behind the scenes, there is this spiritual war. There is this spiritual, emotional hunger of everybody have. It's just that we cannot see. But nowadays, people are hungry of love, hungry of love. This spiritual nurturement, like people are hungry of not the stomach is hungry, their spirit is hungry. They want to feed off from other people's pure energy, from other people's uh, spiritual maybe wiseness, and of course, plus they also want to be fed financially. They want to have this financial security, and also genetic wise, they want to live forever by reproducing more and more, and so that their genes, their DNA will live forever, and they won't be forgotten by the humanity. And so it's all about some our ancient selves want to survive, and our spirit wants to survive. And so I want to know what's the best decision for me, because nowadays, uh, as we can see recently, the Japanese, I don't know if you guys saw the news. The Japan, they release all this nuclear, poison into the sea, and now people can no longer consume all the seafood. Although I'm vegetarian and I don't see them as food, but this is how people see. And this is not the point. The point is people. We can see how self-destructive people has become. And so even if I give birth, even if I get married and I give birth some babies, I don't even know whether they are going to be healthy and really useful to the society, because nowadays everything that we eat, everything that we consume has microplastics, poisons, and I don't even know whether they are going to be healthy individuals to be able to contribute to the society's betterment. And so I want to know what's best for me, what decision will be the best thing for me.